Okay, I think I'm ready to get started. I have no idea what the volume is going to be like, so might as well just get the game going. You hear me, but that we don't hear the game yet, so we'll have to see how the balance is. It'll be a moment before it loads up. I always get this buzzing when I play a PS2 game. My PS2 is not in the best shape.
Since the dawn
Okay,
of
now we've got
history,
audio.
human
This
beings
sounds
have realized
loud to me.
various forms of energy.
Am I gonna need to turn the game
Civilizations have
down?
progressed with them. So where does such
Just keep
energy
talking
like
while this is
Metatron
going,
lead
so
our
you have an
civilization?
idea of what the balance is like. It can go down, okay.
Position for landing.
Down. Okay, how is that? Keep talking, keep talking. How do I sound? Blah, blah, blah. Keep talking.
It's way too shallow.
The Metatron is not very deep.
This opening sequence stuff will all be seen during the actual game.
What the hell is that?
Okay, you can hear both. Okay, good sign.
An orbital frame.
Might as well just let this play out, even though we're going to be seeing most of the stuff in the game, as I said.
Mara, from Mars? Bingo!
Good morning. Ready for combat?
Hideo Kojima.
This
It's
is
been a little while since we played one of your games. MGS4 was the last one.
But in the last half year, the situation on Mars has changed drastically. Now, Balram's war potential is very strong. The Space Force put up a stubborn resistance, but without a major war, Mars was occupied by Balram in a flash. Almon is already getting ready. Only those two machines can make Almon move or stop.
Jehuti, that is the frame we pilot in this game.
Even if you're Barom, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander? Is that you? Viola?
They really show you a lot of stuff in this opening. I'm hoping that this game will not be too fast for my bitrate and get all pixelated when the action picks up. Yeah, like that's a common thing that happens in Sonic games.
Jehuti is programmed to blow up at the core of Almon. In case of need, Ada will start up the explosion system automatically. It's programmed to do so.
Ada, please answer my question. You're going to Almon, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you know Ada intends to self-destruct Jehuti on Almon?
There are a lot of spoilers in this opening.
Ada, please look after me.
This game has quite a few boss fights in it. Like twice as many as the first Zone of the Enders has. I really like that this game uses the hand-drawn anime cutscenes as opposed to the first game, which is all CG, and I don't think it looks very good,
I've been dead once already.
as we'll find out soon enough.
Myself.
End of a chapter, okay.
The perfect fusion.
That's fine, we won't actually start the game for a little bit. Because we're gonna watch a movie first.
The machine supplements your heart and lungs. That power comes from Jehuti. You will die if you leave Jehuti.
The performance of these two bodies is even. But to match Anubis, Jehuti lacks one thing.
It's not a long movie,
Program to bring out the
from what I remember anyway.
That depends on the skill of the runner.
Get out of my way!
Now we get opening credits. Yoji Shinkawa, same guy who designed the Metal Gears.
Project Almon's purpose is not domination, destruction. He's here.
It is Anubis.
You must, even if I don't make it. Listen, please, be sure to stop Almon.
Anubis!
Leo, wait!
Alman chose me. The universe and human subconscious are willing their own end. Look, this is the will of Metatron.
I think this opening actually was a trailer, and they just straight up used that trailer for the opening.
Do you realize how many of my comrades died back there?
You are one of the units for Project
Yeah,
Alman.
definitely looks like a trailer.
We're pals now, aren't we?
Battle over. Anubis wins.
You have come back under my command.
You have done well.
I wonder if that site still exists. Okay, now we get to the title screen. So, yeah, first thing I want to do is watch the previous story so that we know what the hell happened in the first Zone of the Enders game, which happened before Fist of Mars. Zone of the Enders 1 takes place in 2172. Fist of Mars takes place in 2173. This game takes place in 2174. So each one is 1 year after the other. Yeah, we know all about Metatron from Fist of Mars. Jupiter is where the first game takes place in one of the colonies. Antilia. Europa, which was mentioned in the Turing test. Hey Luna, yep, that's the plan.
Mission this time is to secure these two new frames or to destroy.
Right now we're watching what happened in the first Zone of the Enders game.
Whatever sacrifices are necessary.
Even if it costs us the colony.
Don't let your personal feelings intrude.
Well, it's time to play.
Yeah, you can see what I meant earlier, how the first game used these CG models for the characters, and I just don't think they look as good as the hand-drawn ones. Oh, you got a class in the morning? Alright. No problem. So yeah, Leo's the main character of the first game. His friends get killed during a battle that took place on the colony. F 8 a.m. classes indeed. In the first game, actually, he's pretty whiny, but I'd say he got the Raiden treatment in this game. In that people didn't like him in the first one, and so they kind of reworked his character, and he's older.
The enemy has locked onto Jehuti. We are entering battle mode. The aim of our current mission is to transfer this orbital frame to Mars, so it can operate there. To accomplish that mission, our prime tasks are first, to rendezvous with the civilian cargo ship the Atlantis, and then, to escape from Antillia in convoy. We are then to head to the other side of the colony, and gain access to the spaceport by the transportation elevator. I have detected a Type C orbital frame in front of
That's
our position.
Ada, the Frames AI talking.
Get ready.
Give him some whiskey.
What? The runner is a child? Damn, I was too careless. See you again.
Yeah, Neath is like the intro boss, piloted by Viola, who was the one who ended up killing his friends by accident. There was collateral damage. This is his love interest, Sylvise.
You, Leo? What are you doing here?
Hey, LG, well, it's a PS2 game.
This way, quickly! Come on, hurry!
Sylvise, hey, Ratmus.
What was that?
No, in this game, he is 15, I believe. And then in the second runner, he is 17. Like, these are the bosses that you fight. Tempest, Tyrant, Nebula.
We are a civilian transportation company, and we've been asked to carry that orbital frame, Jehuti, to Mars.
Go kill or whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
You fought well. We're just asking for a little more of your help. Please.
You are the only one who can save the colony.
I'm scared too.
I saw you do it, and I know you can do it again.
I detect an enemy presence ahead.
You're doing very well.
You killed my friends.
Well, what if I did?
So you end up having a rematch with Viola.
You brought this on yourself. You killed. I had no choice.
See what I mean about how whiny he is?
Why don't you just kill me now?
I will.
Why did you stop? What's with you? Kill me.
Don't say
have resorted to
Yeah.
They're going to destroy us and the entire colony. So I'd like you to work for us one more time.
I don't want to get involved anymore.
Leo, let's go. This is something...
Video game Shinji. And she gets shot by Viola.
Time to settle our fight. Come to spaceport. I'll be waiting.
Damn! Ada, time to go.
Roger. Jehuti ready for action.
Ada's not nearly as cool as Farsty.
Why him so badly? He's only a kid.
Only a kid, is he? It's not just that.
No, what we're watching right now... Oh, by the way, real name Ridley Hardiman. You see that? That is who Amante was talking to at the end of Fist of Mars.
End this now.
Nomen.
Almost there. Soon
Hey, Cobra.
will be over.
But yeah, what we're watching right now is a synopsis of the first Zone of the Enders game, which happened the year before Fist of Mars. The game we're playing tonight, Second Runner, takes place the year after Fist of Mars. Viola gets wrecked.
Everything. I survived many battles. To survive was the only purpose to life. You ruined it for me. Who the hell are you? What am I inferior to you in? You. Your very existence itself denies mine.
The target is disintegrating.
No, Cage is not in this game.
What's going on? Ada?
None of the Fist of Mars characters are, because Fist of Mars is considered a side story.
Anubis is superb. You can't imagine how good it is.
Strongest orbital frame and the key to Project Almon.
You two are not destined to meet yet.
Well, what are you going to do now?
Jehuti's duty on Mars is to penetrate the military fortress Almon and to destroy the fortress from the inside by self-destructing Jehuti.
What about you?
All my functions aboard Jehuti will cease. This is what I live for. This is the purpose of living for those who have no life.
So yeah, then we learn at the end of the game what Jehuti's true purpose is. So the end of the first game is kind of interesting because you cannot beat the final boss. He fucks you up. And it ends with you losing. And so now in this game, 2 years later, another runner will take control of Jehuti, hence the name, the Second Runner. Do I need to mess with any options? Probably not. Yeah, that all looks fine. Guess what difficulty we're gonna play on? If you guessed easy, you're dead wrong. We're playing on hard, and it's been a while since I last played this game, so I'm probably gonna be dying a lot. And we're gonna stick with regular Jehuti. These other versions of Jehuti you get as you play the game, but we're just gonna play the game the way it's intended to. With no sub-weapons. I don't think I get your joke. Callisto, one of the moons of Jupiter, where Metatron was discovered. Controller's already vibrating. Oh, okay. I didn't know what exactly that was you were responding to, so I get it now.
Angie, I remember now. The winner of the year was Hesperia Gales.
No idle talk. You'll crash, Dingo.
In the final 30 seconds, Henry G trashed out from field out. Man, we had a great time that night.
Sports talk, yay.
Can't wait for the new season.
Position for landing. The people on Mars can start getting excited.
She would be the
I still have
controller.
200 more hours.
Be a good kid and the time will fly.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron, but it's way too shallow. Angie, I want to change the landing point. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Rick, you hear that? I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I don't know much about back then. Piece of junk.
Dingo's got a top quality LEV there.
There goes your entire salary again. I'm sure of it.
Probably the Yankees.
Dingo, I think the Metatron reaction is from the direction of the arrow.
Yay, we get to pilot an LEV for a bit, because that's so fun. I don't even remember what all these buttons do.
You may crash. Beware.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
Dingo, haven't you arrived yet?
I'm in a freaking slow-ass LEV. Like, this must be what piloting Caliburnus is like.
Hey, Dingo, after this job, are you free?
Something tells me he's not gonna be free. Yeah, exactly.
I'm on the ground.
The Metatron is not very deep.
And it's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came.
Going back. Going back.
Backing up like a truck.
Is it debris?
The observation crews are goofing off again. What the hell is that?
Anything wrong?
I found something interesting. I'll check it out.
Hatch unlocked. Where? A helmet.
Thanks for the advice.
I've got a bad feeling.
What?
An orbital frame.
Oh, shit.
Dingo, I see a huge ship over there. Ah!
What's happening, Angie? What ship did you see? Angie! Damn. A warship? Must be Bara.
Yeah, Barom made some moves since Fist of Mars. Magnetic Rose. Don't think I've heard of it. Raptors. And some unmanned drones.
My liver's damaged. Damn Barom.
Yeah, I mentioned this back in Fist of Mars. They call them Levs in this game.
And stay hidden.
Huh, I'll have to look into that.
I'm so bad at this game, please.
That'll do it, just shout at it. Hi there. Luna. Yeah, I figured you'd probably be able to hear that. Okay, now we get to fight. Gotta get used to these controls again.
My job.
Okay, one down. Got him.
Confirming the enemy destroyed.
What is the efficiency of this frame?
This is orbital frame Jehuti. Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Who is this?
This is Detached Backup Battle Unit, ADA.
So this is a battle computer, isn't it? More reliable than the Lev's navigators.
I'm completely different. Do you request control instructions?
Yes, Ada. Please.
So yeah, you can go through the tutorial if you want.
What training you want to go through?
I think I'll be able to remember most of it as I play, so we won't bother with this.
Ending training.
And then he wins.
We found our objective at point 04.
Roger. Departing for 04.
Who's that?
Enemy approaching. Unmanned battle planes.
Alright, so we can lock onto a whole bunch of enemies at once and fire nail laser just like Testament could.
Attack the mosquitoes all at once with the homing laser.
Just keep shooting. Got him.
Put me through to 663.
Yes, I'll connect you now.
Help me, Dingo!
Where are you?
My legs are damaged.
Yeah, that would be cool if she was in this game.
Don't move! I'll be there soon!
Enemy approaching.
It's approaching your way!
Alright, we got more.
Indicate the position of Rick with an arrow. Move in the indicated direction. Enemy destroyed.
All right!
Took a bit of damage, but we're okay. Yeah, like on hard mode, pretty much a single enemy can take you out if you're not careful. Ah, they're ganging up on me.
Be quiet.
Be quiet. You do gain experience and level up in this game, so it is to your benefit to kill enemies.
Raptor destroyed.
You will respect Mega Man. Hello, Raiders. Rock Cobra Lux. Hey, time to split. Good to see you again. I mean, I saw you in Luna's stream, but good to see you in my stream again. Okay, that's right. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, as you guys can see, this is quite a bit different game than Fist of Mars. Oh yeah, I should probably try grabbing enemies. So you can take out raptors pretty effectively with that, rather. Yeah, the raid command became a thing while you were gone, Split. Really broke your brain. Yeah, Lux told me you were trying to finish up a chapter. My memory of Wizard of Oz is a little hazy. I guess you could call it that, LG, but this game was well before Metal Gear Rising. Okay, moving on. Is there any Metatron ore around here that fully heals you if you can find it? Oh, and Once Upon a Time. Okay, yeah, I remember that. That is what happened, yes. Ramus is not making that up. Ah, damn it. Fuck. These raptors are a little higher level.
Please hold on.
Fuck. Yeah, I had a feeling I was not going to get too far into the game without dying. We are playing on hard mode.
Dingo!
Gundam hack and slash.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, that went a lot better. Oh, now I get Metatron, sure.
The cursor is on. Destroy with a burst attack. Stop moving.
Go. Yeah, I know how to do a burst attack, Ada.
The square button for a burst attack.
This is 1 year after Fist of Mars. Our main character's name is Dingo Egret, and he is a miner of Metatron on Jupiter's moon Callisto. He finds a source of Metatron that turns out to be an orbital frame, and suddenly Bahram is attacking this place, and so he's got to fight for his life. Where's Duo? I have a poster of him on my room. Not as far as I know, Rock.
found Jay with you. You'll have to give it to me.
What does Barum want with Callisto?
Oh? You don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
Alright, first boss, Artjet. Okay, I gotta remember how to fight you. You're blocking everything.
Shoot down the enemy's attack with lasers.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, now I can hit you after doing that.
Again.
Ah, stop dodging. Okay, just blocking again.
Go. Too easy.
Ouch.
Go, Wisp. Useless.
Okay, halfway down.
How about this?
Okay, now she's gonna use a new attack. We just dash to the side, we should be able to dodge it pretty easily.
It's strong. Again.
Whoa, watch out. Fuck. She's gonna do this again. Also, if you tap the dash button, you actually go a little bit faster than if you hold it down. Oh, she's almost gone. Fine, I'll let you do this again. There we go. There was definitely giant robot stuff before Gundam. Like some of the really old school super robot stuff.
It sure is.
Who's the commander?
You think I'll tell?
Wait!
Good job, Dingo.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Dingo, the enemy is approaching me.
Alright, I'll try to head them off.
You will?
Take care, Angie.
What?
Yeah, Gundam was definitely what popularized it, I would say.
Enemy battleship. Entry is dangerous.
If we don't do something, we'll be crushed along with Callisto. We have no choice.
And it's definitely more realistic than some of the old super robot stuff was. Because that's kind of what Gurren Lagann was a throwback to. I forget what these things are. Are they called spiders? Yeah. Ow. And there's raptors.
To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button.
Something happened to my burst attack there.
Damage level exceeding 50%.
Ow!
75%.
Fuck.
Enemy walking tank, Spider.
I kind of remember that clip, yeah. Yeah, Kimba predates Lion King by quite a bit. Fuck, I'm taking so much damage already.
Damage level exceeding 75%.
There's no way I'm gonna beat the raptors by taking damage like that.
To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button. Raptor destroyed.
Be quiet.
Can't even, like, I try to grab one of them and I just get destroyed.
Tank, Spider. Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button.
I got it.
Leave me alone.
Damage level exceeding 50%.
Fuck. Yeah, it is hard.
Walking tank, Spider. Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button. Raptor destroyed.
How am I not hitting you?
Look what they've done to me.
Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Damage.
Ah, really? I was doing all right that time.
Enemy walking tank, Spider. Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button.
I got it.
Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor
Okay,
destroyed.
got the raptors down that time.
Damage level exceeding 50%.
Look what they've done to me.
Damage level
Really?
exceeding
Really?
75%.
Please hold on.
All enemies
Jesus. Thought I was gonna get killed by the very last enemy there. My version of Cuphead.
You can grab objects which may be useful in battle with the circle button.
This will be very helpful in
It's done.
a bit.
Please.
Yeah, I've already been grabbing enemies. I don't need a tutorial on it.
Ending training. Destroy the cellar generating enemies. Confirm destruction of cellar.
All right.
Get them all. More raptors and a mummy head. Mummy heads can hurt.
Support type, mummy head.
it didn't throw him at the mummy head. Okay. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. I'm surprised I survived that long.
Enemy approaching. Long distance support type, mummy head. Be careful.
Yeah, this is kind of unlike Fist of Mars. When you destroy a mummy head in this game, it actually has a raptor inside it. It's kind of weird. Leave me alone.
Exceeding 50%. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
All right.
Raptor destroyed.
Get that seller out of here.
Confirmed destruction of cellar.
Okay. This game's gonna work out in my hands, I can tell.
Did you board this even though you knew?
I didn't want to involve my friends. Also, there's something I have to confirm.
I think we got another boss coming up.
The gate to the next unit is open. Please follow the arrow.
Is there anything in here? No map data. Well, I won't be streaming tomorrow, because tomorrow's movie night.
What?
Nephthys. Okay, so we cannot hurt her with our attacks. We need to find something to grab, throw at her.
Grab the stick and throw it.
Okay, I'll try.
She's moving around a lot. Okay, that's all we had to do, just throw a few of those at her, and she eventually gets pinned against the wall. I would like Cuphead. I know I would.
Is that you? Viola?
Viola? But didn't Leo kill her? Ah, they made her an AI.
Hey, Viola!
It is just a replica being made by using her past battle data and part of her character. I don't think you can get a response from her.
So, what happened to Viola?
The applicable frame runner is already dead.
She died?
She apparently... Here,
In the year 21
Dingo apparently knew her.
Antilia raid. It was a matter under the control of the Space Force. Bahram attacked the colony orbiting a satellite of Jupiter and stole an orbital frame which was under development.
Was she involved with that? Which orbital frame was taken?
The orbital frame Anubis. Jehuti was their target too, but they didn't get this frame.
Jehuti was collected by someone who had much to fear from Bahram before it was abandoned on Callisto.
That is about right.
Who was commanding the Antilia raid?
That was the commander of Bahram, Colonel Noman.
Colonel Noman, the Ridley who Amante was talking to at the end of Fist of Mars.
Resonance reaction.
Resonance?
It is Anubis.
Oh shit. Welcome back, Lux. Leo couldn't beat Anubis at the end of the first game. Can Dingo do any better? Alright, see you, Ratmus. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'll have to get a new computer to be able to play it.
Give that orbital frame back.
Alright, here we go. Taking on Anubis. Oh, he grabbed me.
Damn, it's too tough.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
I remember you.
Noman. It's Dingo.
Well, doesn't everyone just know each other in this game? Yeah, she didn't get stopped for too long. That's gotta hurt.
I'm surprised you're still alive, Dingo.
Long time no see, Noman.
How have you been?
I've been on vacation.
You get off and come to my room.
Sounds like an invitation. Ow.
What are you doing on this ship anyway?
If anything happens to my pals on Callisto, you'll pay.
She was the pilot of the Arjet, the first boss.
I don't believe you.
Your skills are getting worse, Dingo. You've been slacking off.
Noman in the flesh. Ridley Hardiman, son of Rakoa Hardiman, the inventor of the orbital frame.
Let me introduce you to Dingo. He was the leading pilot in our unit 6 years ago.
So Dingo was once a Baram member.
Egret?
Military records show him dead.
You're doing rather menial work compared to the old days. Have you been demoted to the outskirts?
Shut up. You have come back under my command.
Come back? You must be kidding!
You'd better come back. It'll be fun from now on.
I refuse! Your fooling around almost killed me back there. It's not funny.
You don't understand.
You can't deceive me with beautiful words like freedom and independence anymore. Do you realize how many of my comrades died back there? Say it. You killed them!
I wouldn't know.
You devil! Dingo!
Come back. I like you.
You make me sick.
Looks like a vampire, yeah. Well.
You dispose of the body.
No, he does not.
Help me if you want to live.
And cue title screen. Great way to start the game, almost getting shot to death.
I've never heard anything like this before. Are you sure this order is from Colonel Noman?
If not, why would I be doing such a thing? Ready? Please begin.
That looks fun.
He's got a stable pulse.
Thank you. You can go now.
Okay.
Away?
Franken Dingo.
I shaved your beard. Ada, please look after him.
If I have to.
Ada's like, this is a thankless job.
Where am I?
You're on Deimos Station, the gateway to Mars. How are you feeling?
I feel really sick.
It's better than feeling dead, isn't it?
I didn't die, did I?
You didn't, but you did lose your heart and lungs.
Oh, is that all?
I'll still be alive.
You can only stay alive when you're aboard Jehuti.
Jehuti?
The machine supplements your heart and lungs. That power comes from Jehuti.
What?
The minute you get off Jehuti, it will stop providing
You're stuck inside the frame.
Leave Jehuti.
Oh, don't talk nonsense.
Well, try it if you like.
So he's going to. Didn't get very far, did ya?
Sit down, it's too dangerous.
either stupid or insane! How could you do this to me?
I had no choice. The cockpit is too small to put in all the gear needed to keep you alive.
I didn't want this!
I told you if you helped me, I would save your life.
I don't remember. When did you say that?
Just before, when you nearly died.
I don't remember!
You should be more appreciative of me. I saved your life, looked after you, and kept you hidden from the other crew for 2 months.
Damn. Hook me up to proper vitals.
I can give your real body back, so you'd better just accept my orders.
Don't be ridiculous. How can I follow Bahram?
I'm not Bahram.
What?
Quite the opposite.
Oh.
I'm with the Space Force. I'm Ken
She's an
Barrow.
insider.
I've been sent into hiding in Bahram.
Are you serious?
Don't be so surprised all the time.
Why not?
I said we don't have much time, didn't I? I didn't want to do this either. First, you have to escape from Deimos as soon as possible. You're in danger if we stay here wasting time talking.
It's hard for a dead man to understand.
You are still alive.
So what?
Noman is still alive, too. Don't you want vengeance on him?
He killed my comrades.
I have the same aim as you, so I won't do anything bad to you.
Can I just ask you one question?
What?
Is it correct this year's winner was Hesperia Gales?
What? Can't you be more serious?
I'm very serious. Do you know the answer?
We've no time for games on Mars.
Alright, back to it. Yeah, let's save. Haven't saved yet. It was 2006? Is that the last time I played this game? Dang, it's been 11 years or 12 years. Nope. It almost looks like it's going to be like a bait and switch thing like Metal Gear Solid 2 is, but no, you do not play as Leo in this game.
The catapult to eject ships is over there. You can get out if you go along this way. Satellite Deimos is under Bahram now. Unmanned machines are on patrol to attack support units of the Space Force from Earth.
Deimos is under Bahram's rule?
Not just Deimos. Mars and another satellite, Phobos. All of Mars'
Dang.
area has been under Bahram's control.
Bahram really took over after Fist of Mars.
That's awful.
Unexpected things have occurred. Anyway, please consult Ada about the catapult.
Yeah, you actually missed the opening, but Leo does show up in that opening sequence, so yeah, we'll be seeing him at some point. Okay, can't go through there. I remember this place is a little maze-like.
I received a rescue signal.
Ignore it.
Connected.
Overridden.
I'm stuck with a cargo of freight. Please help me.
Which line is this, Ada?
This is from the Space Force.
Listen to his story, Dingo.
Taper, can you hear me? This is Henry G. What's wrong with you?
The
Are you the Space
sports
Force?
player that he mentioned earlier on.
Please help me. My unit has been attacked by Bahram. The controls on my fighter have not been working and I don't have any idea where I am.
We can't help you then.
Yes, please. I've got an important mission to carry out.
Important mission?
We are helping our friends on Mars.
Who did you say you're helping?
There are many people who can't escape from Vasilia after taking away the Vector Cannon.
Vector cannon?
Please help Taper, Dingo. We need to get it.
I don't know.
I can order Ada to stop feeding energy to you.
That's ruthless.
Ada?
Damn. Okay, I'll do it.
You're her fucking
Taper, I'm coming to help
slave.
you. Don't move from where you are.
I'm hiding in a container. I start shaking after hearing the sound of gunfire.
Ada, where was that message sent from?
I can't find the particular point, but from all indications, it seemed not too far away.
Taper said he's hiding in a container, and he got scared after hearing shots.
Giving too much damage to the container will destroy it. Be careful.
I know. I'm just going to knock with a shot.
So yeah, now we gotta find him, and I believe his location is random. It's not the same on every playthrough.
Henry G, this is Tabor. A container with a serial number including 6.
To turn around, use the right analog stick.
Let's try... That's not a 6, that's a B. I guess none of... Oh no, that one is a 6.
It's an empty box.
Nope. Figured it wouldn't be that easy. Ow. Alright, see you, Luna. Thanks for stopping in.
Please come here now. A blue container.
Now, I don't know if... Okay, that's blue and has a 6. Oh, got it. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to.
You must be Tabor.
Are you Henry G?
Yes, I am.
Wow, I'm saved. Thank you. Ah!
I'm not Baram, though this is an orbital frame.
Stop! What's your assignment?
Hey, I'll leave you behind if you keep being so dismal.
What's your assignment?
As I said, I'm trying to help you.
All right. Please help me.
Dingo, ask him about his orders.
Shut up.
I have to rescue the people in Vasilia County on Mars. They got stuck after they got a weapon to break through the defense systems of the enemy base.
That's the one you told me about.
Vector cannon.
Yes. The Vector cannon. It's very important to us to win. That's why I have to rescue them.
You're kidding. How can you rescue them like this?
It's my duty.
Nonsense.
It's enough you take me as far as the shooter to Mars with you. I know where my comrades are when I get to Mars.
You're asking me to carry you to the shooter.
Exactly. Let's go.
Dingo, take him. We'll have him guide us to the Lebs in Vasilia.
I don't think he's that useful.
Doesn't seem that useful.
Balram's military fortress. That's why we need that weapon.
The military fortress?
The military fortress. Alman.
Alman.
The fortress that Ada is supposed to destroy by self-destructing Jehuti.
About its contents, so you're welcome to use it.
Now we get a prize.
We obtained the device driver of the sub-weapon Geyser.
Geyser was one of Vijaya's attacks in Fist of Mars,
For a fixed time.
but it's very different in this game.
A normal attack with special effects. Select a sub-weapon by tilting the left analog stick up or down while pressing the L1 button. Use it with the circle button. Each time you use the sub-weapon, the sub-gauge goes down. Keep an eye on how much is left.
Ada, what do I have to do when I grab Tabor's lev?
Press the L1 button for a short while so that grab appears in the sub-weapon window. Then press the circle button in front of the target you wish to grab. Press the circle button again to let go.
Okay, now we got an escort mission.
And he tried to shoot you through the wall.
See, does it actually show us where to go? I see a couple of rooms that have Metatron. Okay, yeah, that's where we're heading. So yeah, let's try to go this route and pick up the Metatron along the way.
Check the map and current mission status. Press the start button and open the menu.
I have to pick him up to go through here? Yeah, I do.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
First battle of the Cyclops. Ow.
Attack with dash and attack at the same time.
Okay.
When in close range,
I just used Geyser there to stun the enemies.
Cyclops destroyed.
Come back again.
The damage rate is too high. Fight without taking damage.
Yeah, thanks, Ada. I didn't know that. If I can survive this next fight... Oh, never mind, it's not a fight. The Metatron's just there. That's nice. How... Okay, I'm getting close to a level up, finally. Oh, no, don't attack with him. Put him down.
Cover me! Hold me! You are about to kill me!
ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Hold me!
Okay, gotta level up. It could have gone worse. Welcome back, Cobra. We still got a ways to go, though. No, I didn't want options. Yeah, I got these turrets set up. Make sure I'm still going the right way, yeah.
Hold me!
Keep moving while attacking.
I got it.
Enemy destroyed.
Ugh.
I suggest using Geyser.
I am using Geyser.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed.
Hold me!
Ow.
Be careful
Fuck.
to receive damage right after the dash.
Okay.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
Cyclops destroyed.
Dang it. That was only a matter of time. So yeah, now we gotta start over.
Your current position on the map. To check the map.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
Press the start button and open.
It is pretty rough on hard mode, but that's how we're doing it.
Oh my, I don't want to hear this.
Oh, what the hell?
Dodge the enemy attack with dash and attack at the same time.
I got it.
When in close range, keep your eyes on enemy attack signs.
Fine. I'll take care of it.
Cyclops destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Metatron's in the next room. The enemies aren't too tough in there. Or that's right, there aren't any enemies at all in this room.
Obtained Metatron. Enemy destroyed.
Did you see that?
Cyclops destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Got the level up again. Ah, he intercepted my movement. Okay, this is where things get rough. Let's try to get the Cellar out of here first, even though Taper's gonna take some damage.
I got it.
Enemy destroyed. Cyclops destroyed.
Ow.
ETR reaction gone.
Okay, well, at least we're still alive. Taper's hurting, so it's not ideal. But it worked, at least for now. Oops, shit, don't attack him.
I suggest using Geyser.
Okay, there's the Metatron. Oh, that enemy has Metatron as well.
Cyclops destroyed. Obtained Metatron. ETR reaction gone.
Ow. I think it's this way. Yes. Okay, made it.
That's the shooter.
Hey, my assignment on Mars could be very similar to yours.
I will let you know when I get there safely. Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Don't hold me back in Mars.
That's my line.
Well, I'm leaving now.
Hey, what's Mars like now?
What do you want to know?
How's the military situation?
You should know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
Ouch!
Good job, Taper.
By the way, what's your mission anyway?
Quick, enemy approaching!
Well,
GTFO. So we gotta fight off one more squad before we can get out of here ourselves.
Raptor, be careful not to get surrounded. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button.
Let's do it quickly, and then land on Mars.
Ah, get out of there.
Enemy destroyed.
All right.
Oh, there's the commander.
Raptor destroyed. I suggest using Geyser. You can change the diffusion range. It depends on how strongly you press the circle button. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
And there's more. Fuck! They're in formation.
Damage level exceeding 75%.
Oh, there's one that has Metatron. I couldn't get close enough. Save the animals.
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button. Raptor destroyed. I suggest using Geyser. You can change the diffusion range. It depends on how strongly you press the circle button.
Okay, please switch it for me.
ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed.
All right, next.
Enemy destroyed. Damage level exceeding 75%. Raptor destroyed.
Take out the one with Metatron. Damn it. Just gang up on me before I can do anything.
Enemy approaching. Verified as unmanned orbital frame, Raptor. Be careful not to get surrounded. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button. Raptor destroyed.
Ah, they just keep shooting.
I suggest using Geyser. You can change the diffusion range. It depends on how strongly you press the circle button. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Stay away if you can't win.
Raptor destroyed.
I'm sick of them.
Exceeding 75%.
I shouldn't give up.
Enemy destroyed.
All right, next.
ETR reaction gone.
Ah, I got the Metatron.
Metatron. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
I'm going to do this in one breath.
Enemy destroyed.
Got them all? Alright.
Mars. It doesn't look any different. What's that?
Look who's come back to play.
Viola. I don't want to fight with Viola, even if she is AI. Let's go.
So, back to Mars we go, where we spent the entire last game.
This is bad.
We're almost at the landing point. We've landed on Mars.
Confirm our location.
The edges of West Margaritifer.
There's Margaritifer, translated as Malgality Fell in Fist of Mars.
Wait.
Tell me your location and then ask Ada about the most suitable route to Vasilia.
Wait a second!
What's wrong?
What's going on here? Burned ruins stretched as far as the eye can see.
You were living in the backwoods, so you couldn't know. But in the last half year, the situation on Mars has changed drastically.
Tell me more.
It's a long story.
I bet.
Don't fall asleep.
Hurry up.
Half year ago, Bahram began to gain control of the military in every county on Mars. Then, the Mars Liberation Movement against Earth's oppression began to surface. Now, Bahram's war potential is very strong, far different from when you were around. The Space Force put up a stubborn resistance. But without a major war, Mars was occupied by Bahram.
Yeah, they were unfortunately able to use the events of Fist of Mars to really just take control of everything.
We attacked Vasilia County, the Bahram foothold, with the total force we had then.
That was thoughtless.
Certainly. We knew what was going to happen. The Space Force suffered destruction, so there's not much time to destroy the remaining forces at the enemy base. Although we did find a special thing.
That's the vector cannon Taper mentioned.
The vector cannon is a weapon that delivers a high-energy wave by space compression. The outer shield of the enemy fortress Almon defends from invasion with a mass dislocation created by space compression. The vector cannon is the only weapon that can nullify that defense and pierce it.
Urenbeck catapult, orbital frame, vector cannon, so they're all byproducts of Metatron.
It's a bad habit of mankind to want to use its new toys immediately. Don't you agree? However, the military unit has been missing in Vasilia since they acquired the vector cannon. Taper, who you met on Deimos, must have come to get it back.
Why is it so important?
Dingo, do you know about the Almon project?
I only recognize the name.
When Dr. Rikoa Hardiman was in good health.
Noman's father.
After Dr. Hardiman died, his son Ridley, that is Noman, took over command of the plan. He then made a full-scale model. Almon is a huge military fortress that uses a great amount of Metatron to construct weapons of mass destruction.
Basically, Almon is the Death Star.
It won't make sense for Earth to send any amount of forces against it. Almon will have over 1,000,000 times the power of Anubis, and you've seen the damage that can do. Can you imagine what it will be like?
Why did Noman want to get Jehuti?
I'd rather not fight 1,000,000 Anubises, thanks.
Anubis and Jehuti were developed as part of the Almon plan.
What do you mean?
Those two were a key element in starting Almon. That plan was made by
Yes, it's no moon.
Those two machines can make Almon move or stop.
So, Noman has already got Anubis. He probably thinks Jehuti is a bother.
He either wants it or wants it destroyed. Normally, Anubis and Jehuti have the same abilities, so only Jehuti can fight against Bahram War potential, which was much increased through the technological research of Anubis.
That's why you made me have such a terrible experience.
No need to thank me.
Mars terraforming is still a long way from perfect, so it's still too weak to be a battlefield.
Several years ago, there was an attack on Earth by the hawkish faction of Mars, but it was a failure in the end because another power from Mars intervened. Then, Bahram learned that they should put pressure on Mars with military force before attacking Earth, strengthening their foothold. The Space Force's power couldn't match Bahram. Earth can't approach Mars, which is under constant surveillance by Almon.
Earth won't be talking big to Mars.
Earth and Mars bow down to Almon, because of Noman, actually.
Is Almon in Vasilia?
Anubis and Noman are there too. Almon is already getting ready.
He must be happy.
Hey, we have to stop Almon and Noman. We have the same purpose, don't we? Our cooperation is not so bad after all, is it?
I know you'll cut off my life support if I refuse.
You have your duty to do.
I don't care about Earth or Mars. My aim is to get Nomen. You're all just the same as Baram, aren't you? So don't go thinking you're champions of justice.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but an unidentified combat vehicle is approaching.
Hey, I have to go. I'll disconnect.
Yes, that is going to be the plan to take it out.
Let's be done with it.
What's that?
Who is that stranger?
Fans of Gradius will recognize this ship. Oh, by the way, it also transforms in this game.
Damn, I'll shoot it down.
The Vic Viper. This fight can take a while because he spends a lot of the fight just flying away from you and shooting. Geyser doesn't stun him for very long. Avocado rats. Oh, shit. As the fight goes on, he releases these options that copy his attacks. Oh, yeah, now you gotta get rid of the shield before you can start doing damage to him again.
Coming close.
Ow.
Give me back Johnny D.
Oh, that shield's gotta go down soon. Okay, got it. Ouch. Fuck.
Here I come.
Oh, he's going far away now. Ow.
Damage level exceeding 75%.
I shouldn't give up.
Coming close.
Got him. Nice.
Wait, I'm not with Baram.
What else
can you say if you're not with Barum?
You must be Leo Stenmark.
Leo, the main character of the first game. Except he's not nearly as whiny anymore.
You know him?
Ada.
He's exposed.
Long time no see. You remember me?
Yes, the data is a perfect match with the previous runner.
You haven't changed a bit.
You're the owner of this frame, aren't you?
That's right.
Why did you abandon Jehuti on Callisto?
Without consulting me, Elena...
Elena?
That's not your business. Anyway, get out of Jehuti.
You want me to leave Jehuti? Don't be silly. I can't leave even if it means I die.
How come?
That's not your business.
What do you plan to do with Jehuti?
I think it can be sold at a higher price.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Are you going to Alman? Ada, please answer my question. You're going to Alman, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you know that Ada intends to self-destruct Jehuti on Alman?
Are you
He
sure?
does now.
Wait a second! What's going on? Whose order is that?
It's a command which arose from the basis of a program.
The basis of a program? Are you kidding me? Who would allow such a thing? Hey, Ada, I won't allow you to do that!
You're worried as if it concerns you.
Well, it does!
This is the meaning of the existence bestowed upon me.
Are you stupid? How can you throw away your life for no reason?
I don't need any reasons.
Alright, I get rid of Alman. Then you don't need to blow up Jehuti. Isn't that right?
What?
And then, once Alman is destroyed, you'll be alive. That's enough, isn't it? You should take time to think about the meaning of your existence later.
But...
What's your name?
You shut up. I'm Dingo.
Dingo, I'm sorry, but it's me who will destroy Alman.
What?
I can't stomach giving Jehuti to Baram.
I won't give it up either.
I don't want to lose Jehuti.
You rely on me. I'll get rid of it while you're doing your homework at home.
Okay. I will head towards Alman after helping the Space Force in Vasilia. If I fail, please carry out my task for me.
Hey!
I don't want Ada to fight. I want to finish it.
Why?
For Ada's sake.
You're a funny guy.
Oh, please take this with you.
New sub-weapon.
We obtained the device driver of the sub-weapon Gauntlet. It stuns enemies to a distance by physical impact.
This is a weapon that Durandal 2 could use in Fist of Mars.
To the wall using the gauntlet, they will suffer double damage.
I see.
Dingo, you saw Anubis?
Yeah.
Please be careful with Anubis. Even though you are on Jehuti.
Don't worry. I'll bring your Jehuti back to you later in one piece.
Anyway, you were a good fighter. I trust your skills.
See ya, Leo.
What's that?
It's the Baram fleet. They defend from outside invasions.
Is Leo alright?
He hasn't been captured yet.
There's too much trouble in the sky.
For your own good, you better act with reserve like you're a stranger.
Anyhow, news will soon leak out.
But it is much better.
General Leo.
All right, I'll explain what you do next. You can enter Vasilia through the south gate, but first you need to unlock it. You have to destroy 2 facilities on both sides of the gate before you can go into Vasilia territory.
So, I'll need to destroy 2 facilities to unlock the gate, is that right?
That's it. Security in the territory has been much stricter since the Space Force attacked, so be careful.
I will.
I'm leaving Deimos for Mars now. I'll let you know when I get there. The crews on Deimos are starting to suspect me.
Really? Serves you right.
Hey, why can't you be more cooperative?
I think I am.
I shouldn't trust rumors.
What?
Nothing. See you later.
There is a route through the canyon in front of the gate. You can confirm the map with the start button.
What I remember is just like 2 paths, and you have to go down each path.
Close by. Go and collect it first.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Switch to Gauntlet. Where's the Metatron at? Over that way.
Obtain Metatron. Enemy approaching. Transforming high mobility frame, Narita.
But with the speed of Jehuti.
Estimated superiority index plus 30.
Narita's not in Fist of Mars. This is a new enemy.
ETR reaction gone. Narita destroyed.
Just pin him against the wall with Gauntlet.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. I suggest using Gauntlet.
Okay, please switch it for me.
Enemy destroyed. Narita destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
See you.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed.
How many are there?
Combat time is 90 seconds.
I got it. I'll be careful.
Narita destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed.
Oh, level up.
Narita destroyed. Confirmed.
Alright, got them all.
Destruction. Well done.
More Metatron.
Obtain Metatron.
Okay, so there's the gate we gotta unlock.
Locked. First, you need to destroy 2 facilities. Confirm the location of the facilities with the map. You can open the map with the start button.
So yeah, it's quite a ways to go to get to each one. I don't remember how lenient this part is with the checkpoints. I guess we'll start by going left. I don't really know which way is easier.
Raptor destroyed.
Good.
ETR reaction gone.
I can do this.
Enemy destroyed.
Shoot these from a distance. Now I can grab these.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
No match for me.
Oh, mummy head. Ow.
Raptor destroyed.
Ah, that didn't work. Leave me alone.
Enemy destroyed. Dodge the enemy attack with dash and attack at the same time. Raptor destroyed.
Okay, take another one of these for the road. I think the Metatron's that way, yeah. Save it for when I really need it. Ah, get away.
ETR reaction gone.
Did you see that?
Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
And I'm out of sub-weapon.
Enemy destroyed.
I still got a little ways to go before I get to the facility there.
Mummy head destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Oh, there's more Metatron right there. Nice. I guess I'll pick this one up now and then grab the other one on the way back.
Obtain Metatron.
Good.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. Cyclops destroyed. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction
Not too
gone.
bad. One down.
You destroyed a lock. There is one more facility with a lock for the gate.
Oh, we got enemies to fight before we can leave.
It may form a party with the surrounding enemies.
Party?
By forming a party, the enemies reinforce their fighting ability using formation.
Yeah, we've already seen that.
It is dangerous for you to let them form a party. Before they do so, I suggest destroying the commander type. I will point out the commander type with this icon.
Roger. Sounds tough.
Get out of there.
See you.
Make full use of the topography.
I got it.
Damaging more by hitting it against the side walls.
I got
Okay,
it.
got Metatron. Now I can just gauntlet the hell out of these guys.
ETR reaction gone.
It's nice that they give you this area with a whole bunch of walls around it to really make use of Gauntlet after you get it. There's nothing else to do over here, right? Yeah. I don't know how you survived.
Raptor destroyed.
Maybe they're just always our enemies on the way back.
Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Got them all? Alright.
Obtained Metatron.
It looks like there's something over here. The gameplay made you think of Rules of Nature. I still haven't played Metal Gear Rising. I was thinking about doing it this weekend, but I didn't get around to it.
Raptor destroyed.
Ah, gave him the opportunity to move in. I don't want to use Gauntlet here. I want to save it for more dangerous areas. We're almost back to the middle. Now for the right side.
Keep moving while attacking.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
I forget what those things do to you if they hit you with that. I'd like to not find out. Level up, nice.
Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction
Can't block a burst attack. Hey, Sergeant Mucky Duck. Yeah, my time zone causes problems for a lot of people. It's not just you. Pick them off. Oh, okay, I got tethered.
Raptor destroyed. Damage level exceeding 50%.
Get out of here. These things are annoying.
ETR reaction gone.
Fuck.
Come back again.
Raptor destroyed.
I need to get that Metatron
Destroyed.
when it's safe. Okay, still alive. Don't have the strength to block much of anything, apparently.
Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Got a decent amount of my sub-weapon gauge back from that, because when you do combos, your sub-weapon gets restored based on how big of a combo you did.
ETR reaction gone. Mummy head destroyed. Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Ah,
Stay awake, you can't win.
Enemy destroyed.
just keep luring them backwards.
ETR reaction gone. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Alright, not bad. The only way that would happen is if I get a new computer, which is probably going to happen pretty soon. Cellar. That's why there were so many enemies.
Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Ah, fuck.
Exceeding 50%.
Don't underestimate Jehuti.
Get out of here.
Enemy destroyed.
Took down the second facility. I'm assuming there's going to be another fight, and hopefully there's another enemy with Metatron.
Deactivated. Smashing the enemy into walls with combo smash adds to the damage.
Ouch. Okay, got the commander.
Come back again.
Damage level exceeding.
Oh, yeah, there is one with Metatron. Except I'm gonna die. How far back does that take me? Okay, so it's just the same fight. That's fine.
Raptor destroyed. Destroy the commander of the enemy party. Enemy party disconnected. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed.
Checkpoints are really a godsend in this game, so they allow you to just restart a fight with max sub-weapon gauge and max health.
Enemy destroyed. Obtained Metatron. ETR reaction gone. We Obtain the device.
No Phalanx.
Weapon Phalanx. This weapon produces a massive energy bullet. You can change the diffusion range. It depends on how strongly you press the circle button.
Because Hideo Kojima is the only one who made games for PS2 that actually made use of the pressure-sensitive buttons on the PS2 controller. Start locking onto these guys. Won't actually let me shoot while I'm carrying one of those. Ah, dang it. Okay, well, I destroyed it anyway, so I got free of it. Metatron that I don't really need at this point. Yeah, I played Virtual On at the arcade quite a few times back when my arcade used to have it. I haven't saved in a little while, so let's drop a save. More of the little guys. Hey Vader. As you can see, we finished Fist of Mars and move straight on to the next game. We are playing it on hard.
Cyclops destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Cyclops destroyed.
This is PS2. Dear Lord, you madman. It's rough on hard, but I have beaten it before. More Metatron.
Obtained Metatron.
So many enters Diddy Kong Racing.
Viola.
Oh, you played it first on hard? Yeah, I didn't do that. Guess who's back? We're fighting her again. Okay, so as I recall, we need to grab... Okay, I thought she was like stunned there for a second. But yeah, I think we need to grab one of these things on the sides.
What can I do with that shield?
If you can guard against the enemy slamming in, you might be able to nullify.
Yeah, we have to block her charge.
So, ordinary guard cannot be used.
If you have some sort of catalyst, you can improve Jehuti's abilities.
A catalyst?
Please search for something like a board as a guard.
All right, I can guard from their slamming in as I grab that. Let's do it.
I guess that makes sense. Ow. Just trying to unlock on so I can grab this. That didn't last very long. No, leave me alone. Okay, the shield stays up, even as she shoots those at you. Okay, got her. Yeah, hard mode, they take less damage, but you did fight, you did do it on hard, you said. Oh, you jumped down to normal. Destroy everything in sight.
It's a great view, isn't it? Please shake it off.
Okay, so the fight continues. We don't have a shield this time. Said we gotta dodge her charge and let her slam into the walls. Ow. Oh, actually, yeah, can't you also use Gauntlet? Fuck.
Just a scratch.
Yeah, you can. Alright, got her. Hey, Neo. Yoji Shinkawa, the designer of the characters and the mechas in Metal Gear, designed the mechas in this as well.
We obtained the device driver for the sub-weapon Comet. This is a weapon with great enemy homing capabilities.
Comet's okay. I don't tend to use it that much, though.
When I was with Bahram, Viola was the last person I wanted as an enemy.
The enemy is a battle AI that will never stop following a target while the target continues to exist.
If it's modeled after Viola, it's so much the worse. Ada, is this the settlement?
There are life signs in many buildings.
We have come to the worst place. Let's leave.
Hey, Henry G! Have you already arrived?
It's Taper.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Are you still alive? That's a miracle, isn't it?
I received a transmission from the 8 Heads platoon on the coast.
Are they a Lev unit with the vector cannon?
Yeah. They seem to be stuck and confined in a facility by a cliff. I'm going to the point of origin of the dispatch now.
I'll be there soon.
Hey, by the way, what is your mission?
What's going on there?
He's gonna keep getting interrupted every time he asks that question.
Teams, move in formation 2. Meet again after the enemy is exterminated.
Oh, that sucks.
Stand by.
Hey, Taper, they seem like your pals, don't they?
Why didn't you say our pals? Don't you know them?
Ada, put me through to that unit.
Conveniently ignoring him.
This is Storm Company.
What are you doing? Do you want to involve civilians?
Who cares? Anyhow, they're only the small fry of Vasilia.
Hey, what?
He must be really upset. Henry G, please help them.
Damn. Taper, there's no guarantee, though.
Please.
Storm Company, I'm coming to help.
Who is this?
Don't talk too much. Ada!
Which are you going to help? The Space Force or civilian buildings?
Both.
All right. The damage percentage of the people in the civilian buildings is shown on the radar. Please eliminate the entire enemy before they are completely destroyed. One more thing. The Space Force's LEVs are manned. Be careful not to destroy them.
What do I do when I want a Lev to stop attacking the building?
You will employ the sub-weapon, Geyser.
Sure, I can stop them moving with Geyser. Ada, you're good at your job for a battle AI.
Makes it sound like the battle AIs he's dealt with before were not so good.
You're the type that behaves the way the man you love wants you to.
I do not comprehend.
You don't have to. It'll all end when I dispose of Barham's unmanned machine. Anyway, let's go.
Certainly.
So there are a lot of parts in the first game that are like this, where you gotta take out enemies without causing too much damage to the surroundings.
Eliminate every enemy. I suggest using Geyser. Enemy reinforcements confirmed.
What are you doing?
Hell, it won't move at all.
What is this?
Damage to civilian facilities due to battle increasing. Be careful.
Oh, damn it! Damn it! Move! Can't move.
Over 50% of buildings are destroyed.
Already?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Pay attention to the buildings.
Now you know how.
Civilian building D destroyed.
Not that I've been using my sub-energy much. Oops.
Reinforcements are confirmed.
Just burst attack into the wall.
Areas from this battle increasing. Be careful.
Damn it.
Civilian building F destroyed.
not going to get a good score on this. Oh, get back here. Oh, we're almost done.
Pay attention to the
There
buildings.
you go.
Station building destroyed.
That didn't even, he didn't even hit anything, so they just threw him away.
3 more. 2 more. 1 more.
Okay, there we go.
All the enemies are destroyed.
Hey, Einstein, I'm on your side.
Mission completed.
Damn, shame on me.
The biggest part of the destruction was caused by your attack.
Where's my aim? Yeah.
Good job.
What are you doing? Don't butt in on our battle.
What are you saying? You're massacring innocent civilians.
Shut up. It was you who made a big splash without thinking.
I missed my mark.
Get real.
Ada, please put me
He's
through
awfully
to Leo.
casual about it.
I will put you through to Leo Stenbach.
Dingo, what's wrong?
How has your search for the Levs been going?
I've already saved several people. But they all said
Shoots at
attack Almar.
Slippy.
They were ordered to, weren't they?
But it's impossible for Levs to attack Baram.
Let them do as they like.
You're heartless, aren't you? If they're your ally,
I've never thought of the Space Force.
He literally is heartless.
Ada,
No heart, no
go to
lungs.
the taper.
All right, I will put you through.
Henry G, how's everything going?
Not too bad. Have you already met Eight Heads?
Yeah, I've confirmed the vector cannon too, but things are worse.
What's wrong?
This location might have been discovered by Baram.
What? Where is it?
This is an energy facility along Ayers Cliff. It seems to be supplying power for Auman.
Wait, the enemy is approaching. What?
Oh, that's right. It's train time.
Ada, where is the train going?
It is going via Ayers Cliff along the sea.
They're attacking all the way. Hey, Taper! The train carrying the orbital frame is going towards you.
What's that?
I'll destroy it before it gets there.
Is that right?
After all, it's just on the way. Ada, give me the estimated time of the train's arrival.
Roger.
Did you just combine some Weird Al songs together? Is there anything around here? Well, there's Metatron, like, right next to me, apparently.
Obtained Metatron.
I can't stop it!
We caught the enemy transport train.
I destroyed from the rear and worked my way to the front.
It is pretty similar to Macbeth. Okay, let's save. Gilligan's Island theme. I thought I was at level 4. Did I die and lose a level somehow? It says I'm at level 3, although I'm not too far the next level.
Got 5 minutes until the train arrives.
Okay, Phalanx will take these out quicker. And my sub-weapon energy is getting low. And now my health's getting low.
Damage level exceeding 75%.
I feel like I should have saved Gauntlet for this wave right here. Nope.
You talk.
We've got 5 minutes until the train arrives. ETR reaction gone.
I'm not too concerned about the time limit.
Narita destroyed. Enemy destroyed. The rear carriage is destroyed.
Fuck.
Damage level exceeding 50%. Enemy destroyed. Cyclops destroyed. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed. Three more carriages left. Damage level exceeding
Let me move.
The show isn't over yet.
Yeah, there's no way this is happening. Fuck. All right, later, Sergeant. Thanks for stopping in.
Didn't you? I'm disappointed in you, Henry G.
Yeah, no, they do not mess around.
We've got 5 minutes until the train arrives.
Gonna get beat up by the Naritas. Wow, they don't want to get hit. Ooh.
The rear carriage is destroyed. Damage level.
What the hell?
Look what they've done to me!
Cyclops destroyed. Damage level exceeding.
You know what? Just kill me. I need to start this over.
Damn it!
We've got 5 minutes until the train arrives. Enemy destroyed. Narita destroyed.
I better use phalanx.
The rear carriage is destroyed.
There's still one left.
Damage
Oh
level
my
exceeding
god.
50%.
That's not gonna do.
Cyclops destroyed. Three more carriages left. Damage level exceeding 75%. 3 minutes. ETR reaction gone. Enemy destroyed.
Nope, they're as much I can spam gauntlet and still one of them gets through.
Talked big, didn't you? I'm disappointed in you, Henry G.
Yeah, the unmanned graphic hane's gonna be a pain.
Oh, I headshotted him too with my KR.
You've got 5 minutes until the train arrives.
I haven't been using grab enough. That's probably part of my problem.
Narita destroyed. The rear carriage is destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Damage level.
Fuck. One group of Cyclopses almost kills me. No, they did kill me.
You talked big, didn't you? I'm disappointed in you, Henry.
Yeah, they hit hard and they don't miss that often.
We've got 5 minutes until the train arrives. Enemy destroyed. Narita destroyed.
Maybe Gauntlet's not my best option.
The rear carriage is destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Cyclops destroyed. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
That was better. Help if I stop getting the shit beat out of me by these guys.
3 more carriages left. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Did you see that?
Damage level exceeding 50%. Enemy destroyed. Cyclops destroyed. Damage level exceeding 75%.
It's just a scratch.
Oh my god, those shots home in on me. Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Narita destroyed.
Don't think you can win high mobility combat.
ETR reaction gone.
Did you see that?
Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone. There's only the front carriage left.
Yes. wedding.
We obtained the subweapon, Decoy. It produces a copy of Jehuti and confuses the enemy's radar.
That can be useful
Taper?
if all the
I've already
enemies
stopped
start going after your decoy.
It's you.
I've just arrived on Mars. You know they know where the Lev team and the Vector Cannon are.
I know. I'm coming near it too.
I'll catch you soon.
Noman will find you.
It's alright. Now he's crazy about activating Almon.
When I was in Noman's unit, one of the team was a spy from the Space Force.
Huh?
For some months, no one in the unit suspected him. Not even me.
And then?
But only Noman suspected. I don't know why.
What happened to this guy?
No idea. Next day I saw his left hand in the garbage.
Oh, that's lovely.
Come off when they shook hands?
Stop acting tough.
Your right hand comes off. Except this was the left hand in this case.
No. Since nothing happened to you while working alongside Noman, I can't believe that you're a real spy from the Space Force.
So?
Tell me the truth. What are you?
You don't trust me, do you?
Are you surprised?
Let me tell you something. You concealed yourself after the final mission. What were you doing after that?
It's none of your business.
If you wished, you could have returned to Bahram.
Stop it.
You made up your mind to hide out in Callisto, and you left your comrades to their fate. Isn't that right?
Shut up!
Do you think I can trust such a man? You're just another... Even so, I still trust you.
Huh?
Even now I hear rumors about you. When you were in Bahram, you were not only an excellent runner, but also popular with your pals. They said that only you could match Noman, so I revived you.
And tried to use me.
If you had returned to Bahram and stopped Noman, things would have been different.
Easy to say.
I'm also trying to...
You always depend on others to make it, don't you?
I came to Mars, didn't I?
It's Taper. I'll hang up.
Henry G, did you make it?
I already stopped the train. And you?
I'm Ellie Caton.
Okay, see ya, Cobra. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Any casualties?
Nothing serious, but everyone is exhausted. We need your help.
Don't let them move. Space Force, they're all the same. Hey, Taper!
You came much closer than I expected, didn't you? Orbital frames are fast indeed.
Huh?
Something's approaching. Is that you?
No, I'm still...
What the hell?
Take position! Pull back! Pull back!
Taper, what's going on?
Such speed!
Oh, God!
Dun dun dun! Okay, Vader, thanks for stopping in. Yes, give me that. Let's save after that.
Obtained Metatron. No sign of the enemy. We lost all Lev units.
Did a cyborg ninja come in here and kill everybody? Viola again.
Stupid wind-up doll.
I've already recovered the vector cannon, and you are next. Are you ready?
Don't let a Claude grab you.
Yeah, Claude.
A grabbing attack at the very moment of getting grabbed.
This time I have no rod, no plate, and no field. What should I do, Ada?
Let's try any physical attack we can think of.
What's available?
Maybe we can use surrounding enemies.
Grab and use them. Roger.
Yep, that's all we got. Ah, let me go. Dang it, that didn't work. Stop grabbing me. Leave me alone. It breaks out of my grab too quickly. Okay. I only did a tiny bit of damage. And then she just runs away. I'm pretty sure there's a better way to be doing this, and I can't remember what it is.
Gauntlet, smashing into surrounding enemies, or grabbing the enemy for guard are effective here.
Huh, can I really just use Gauntlet on her? She's still got the shield up. But it does hurt her when she hits the wall. Yeah, that wasn't going to end well.
Don't let a Claude grab you. You can get out of a grabbing attack at the very moment of getting grabbed.
It's still breaking out of my grabs as soon as I grab it. So now I'm trying to like position myself so that she runs into one of them, but I don't know if that works.
Gauntlet, smashing into surrounding enemies, or grabbing the enemy for guard are effective here.
That kind of worked. So that's like the most consecutive damage I've been able to do to her. Oh wait, can't you like use burst? Now that I think about it. Okay, let's try this again.
Don't let a claw grab you. You can get out of a grabbing attack at the very moment you're getting grabbed.
If I could hold it long enough to actually get that to work. Yeah, if you just hold the burst button, it can't get out. Nice of the game to tell me that. Oh, so it drains the sub-weapon gauge when I do that, though. That sucks. I think I need to, like, burst in little bits. Don't just hold it down. If that'll even work, considering how quickly they escape. Oh my god. Oh, that didn't work.
Don't let a claw grab you. You can get out of a grabbing attack at the very moment you're getting grabbed.
Roger.
Yeah, I can't... If I let go of it at all, he just breaks out. So I need to grab him, like, right before she charges. Sometimes I can't tell when she's coming. Made some progress. Dang it. Grabbed him a little too late. to destroy them all now. Ah, wrong button. Fuck. Yeah, just get fucked. I didn't know how low I would need to get her before I could use that strat, but that sure did work.
We obtained the subweapon Vector Cannon. It can radiate awesome energy and shoot through compressed space. It takes a while to charge up.
A while is an understatement. It's not really battle practical. It's only used for one part of the game.
Excellent. The battle level indicated that it was too early for Jehuti to match Nephthys.
I don't feel so good. Viola was one of my teammates.
The enemy was a battle AI.
Yeah, but I'm human. Viola was a comrade. She was sometimes rash, but she was still an excellent runner.
A comrade? Hey, what did you say?
Taper.
Were you on Bahram's side?
Not now, I'm not.
Not now. What? That means you used to be with Bahram, but now you're fighting for the Space Force?
So what?
You're lying. You're still with Bahram.
Have you forgotten I saved you on Deimos?
You were seeking the guidance of Eight Heads, weren't you?
Taper, I am not with Bahram.
How can I trust you?
Well, now you come.
Ah!
So it was Nephthys.
Is that also your pal?
Huh?
I can't understand anything anymore.
Taper, calm down.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Alright, see you, LG.
What the hell are you doing? Viola?
Dingo, the controls won't work.
What?
The AI has taken possession. What should I do now? Dingo!
Shut up. Just shut up. Ada.
He says that a lot. Shut up.
Appears to be in the hands of a standalone battle AI. You have no choice but to delete the AI. While grabbing the target's body, I can perform the delete function.
I see. I'll try grabbing it.
Dingo, what should I—
Shut up!
There he goes again.
On the monitor.
I'll grab the body and leave deleting the AI to you.
Roger.
Viola, this is the final one.
This is a pretty unique fight. And it's kind of like Ganondorf, because you gotta time your attacks right to clash swords with her to stun her, and then, oops, I had Gauntlet equipped still. Shit. Yeah, thanks. I was doing that.
Afterwards, the target will be momentarily unguarded. That's when to grab.
I'll try to cross swords to avoid damaging the body. Is that right?
When the target stops momentarily, please grab its body. I'll set about deleting.
Yeah, I couldn't grab her in time. Not too early. Oh, Jeez, that takes up a lot of my sub-weapon energy when I block them all. I'm doing great. Finally. I just let them all crash into the wall. And she kills her.
I'm coming.
Stop doing that. There we go. I gotta get used to the fact that grab is not selected by default in this fight. Starting to get a rhythm now. Tried attacking earlier that time, but I was prepared for it. Oh, I thought that was gonna. I thought I hit too early that time. This takes a long time on hard. Oops. Ah, come on. Damn it. Wasted that round. Guess 2 more cycles will do it. Ah, really? Gimme. Done.
This is not Viola. Noman made a vengeful ghost. Damn.
AI deletion is complete.
It's only a program. All it can do is carry out its orders.
That's right. Programs cannot override orders.
How miserable. Ken, it's gonna get real hot here. Let's get out now.
Hey, I've never piloted without an AI.
What are you doing? Have all you rookie runners forgotten how to pilot yourselves?
Sounds like Snake talking about, like, Raiden his VR training not being a good substitute for the real thing.
No way! Then do it yourself. Hey, Ken! Jeez. Ken, where are you? Ken!
Dingo, I'm here!
Where?
Uses her her wisp ability to grab him from a distance, and now we get it.
We have obtained the device driver for the sub-weapon Wisp.
If I'm falling, catch me with this. You can also pull a distant enemy closer to you.
Here they come. I'll grab you and take you to the top. Let's go.
This is a pretty obnoxious escort mission. Like, more so than the one with Taper was.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. Eliminate the enemy orbital frame first.
No, I'm attacking the wrong target. There we go. Okay, now she has full health.
The installation. To grab, press the circle button.
Okay, I'll try.
Please help me! Dingo!
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. Eliminate the enemy orbital frame first.
Please help me!
There's more above me, but I guess no more are gonna... Okay, as soon as I grab her, more enemies show up. Oh, that's bad.
You're late.
Dingo!
something here. This is not working. By choking them, kinda. Oh god, get her. Go. Okay. How high up can I go right now? Okay, that's the top, at least as far as we can go right now. Oh god. Where the hell is she? She's gonna die because I have no idea where she is. Yeah, I just completely lost sight of her. Alright, later, Lux. Thanks for being here.
Kiss my butt.
What kind of line is that?
And carry it to the top of the installation. To grab, press the circle button.
Dingo! Dingo, help me!
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. Eliminate the enemy orbital frame first.
Can't really hit it from there. The enemies just don't end here, I swear.
Please help me! Dingo! Be serious, Dingo! Do it quickly! You're late.
And almost dead.
We're almost there.
Follow the arrow.
As soon as I let her down, they all swarm after her.
Grab our jet and carry it to the top of the installation. To grab, press the circle button.
Dingo!
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed.
Dingo, help me!
Eliminate the enemy orbital frame first.
You're fine. You've been in much worse shape than this.
We're almost there.
Follow the arrow.
Ow! What are you doing?
Okay, you have the key.
Dingo, help me! Dingo! Ow! We're almost there.
Follow the arrow.
Okay, made it.
Hey, here we are.
Yeah.
Indeed, I can't believe that you've managed to survive till now.
Well, it's just normal. Wait, I got a communication.
What a troublemaker.
A good match for you.
Stop joking.
Sorry, but I have not been programmed to joke.
You really are a funny computer, aren't you?
Funny.
You and that kid Leo are far more of a perfect match.
Don't make fun of me.
They've activated Almon. Let's hurry.
Wait, I have to go someplace else first.
What?
We have no means to resist Anubis' trickery. Anubis is far too speedy. Just a moment, I need a function to resist that.
But...
I'll ask Lloyd for his cooperation. He's a systems engineer for orbital frames. When I was a trainee, he took good care of me.
Lloyd? He's an odd fellow.
But his skills are supreme.
Exactly. It was Lloyd who analyzed the battle strength of Anubis, but...
It's good for us then. Let's ask him to boost Jehuti's programming. You know the place?
Ayers Cliff has a lab on the top. He's there, but you can be sure it's heavily protected. I'll guide you.
Okay, get in now.
Sorry. Okay, now. Sorry about that.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Are you from Marineris?
Yes. The northern part, Tharsis. It's far from the canyon.
Did you volunteer for this duty?
My father was also a soldier.
Tharsis. So you were at the Olympus base?
Yeah. Hey, why were you in Bahram?
Some slogan fooled me into doing it.
For the freedom and independence of Mars?
It must have been a joke. The reality was just destruction and dictatorship. I often wondered about Noman's orders, though. But I couldn't get out of it until that crisis happened.
You mean your final mission?
They needed to take the Metatron.
Thank you for the
to
host,
Babylon,
Bryce.
And we were an escort for them.
And then?
We escorted the Metatron to Antilia colony. After completing the mission, we were heading back to the camp on Callisto. On the way, we encountered an enormous number of the Space Force. There were so many, they covered the horizon. They ambushed us.
How are you? What were you playing?
They were on the latest.
I assume you were streaming before this. I mean, it says 18 viewers, so...
I asked for immediate reinforcements, but can you imagine how Noman answered me? Just give up, he said. He was smiling at the time. That was the very same Noman who leaked our situation to Earth. He'd let them ambush us. He killed my pals.
He sold out his own unit?
A sacrifice. Noman had already taken the Metatron without Earth's permission, so he needed to pretend that the mission had failed. My company had been abandoned. I threw myself wholeheartedly.
Never heard of it. I'll have to look into that.
I told them reinforcements would arrive soon.
Ruin everything simulated.
I realized the Space Force had already gone back. Every single one of my pals was completely destroyed. Some civilian workers in Callisto were killed too. I made up my mind not to return to Bahram again. Ever.
Didn't you want to avenge the deaths of your pals?
What could I have done?
You could have returned to Bahram and risen in revolt. If you did, everyone would have been on your side.
Noman had been trying to kill me. If I did go back, he would kill me. Actually, that's what happened.
Yeah, he pretty much did die.
Even knowing Bahram was wrong, you still agreed to work for Noman? Use power for the right things. At least for the things that you believe in.
So who's secondhand?
Huh?
It's not easy, is it?
But I'm...
Forget it. Let's talk about it after all our work is done.
But...
We have no time, right?
We got kind of a weird part coming up.
Fire weapons to prevent invasion. You must advance while steering clear of them. The area is strictly guarded.
If anything, it's totally the old man's preference.
Though it looks like an ordinary plane, there are plenty of armaments buried in the ground to fight off any invasion. We have only one route to get there. Listen to my instructions carefully and do exactly as I tell you.
And if I drop on the way?
You'll get a better tan than you can in an Elysium resort. Stop right there.
I don't care. It scares me when he stands.
At first, go straight. If you stray off the safe route, I'll point out the right direction. When you want to change direction...
It's kind of like going through the Haunted Wasteland in Ocarina of Time, only you can't see the guide. You have to listen to her instructions.
If I say stop, be sure to stop moving. Then wait for the next instruction.
I see.
Then let's go. Move forward in a straight line. Good. Move forward.
Okay, save first of all. You don't want to go super fast here because you might run into something.
Direction little by little. Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Wait, stop. Correct your direction. To your right. To your right. Good. Move forward. Stop. Correct your direction. To your right. Right. A little bit more. Right. A little bit more. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
It's definitely a change of pace from the constant battles.
Be careful.
Well, now we have a battle, speaking of which. Yeah, Comet, it uses a lot of the sub-weapon gauge. Ow.
Obtain the device driver.
And we get a new sub-weapon just for beating those guys up.
Circle button. It radiates a powerful laser cannon.
That one is strong, but yeah, as like most strong weapons, it eats up the sub-weapon gauge a lot.
Oh, wait a minute. Slowly correct the direction little by little. Right, a little bit more. Left, a little bit more. Good, move forward. Oh, wait a minute. Correct the direction. Left, a little bit more. Left, a little bit more. Good, move forward.
I see something on the ring radar there.
Stop. We're on this side and
She's getting less sure of where we are.
Yeah, maybe. Correct the direction. To your right. To your right. Left a little bit more.
It is a little aggravating. Though I don't think it's as bad as the escort mission that came before this.
Be careful. To cancel lock-on, keep pressing the L2 button.
Ow.
Correct your direction. To your left.
I would love to do that once these guys die.
To your left. Left a little bit more. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Oh, wait a minute. Correct the direction. To your right. To your right. Good. Move forward.
No, I didn't want to turn around like that. Unsettling that she hasn't said anything in a while.
Stop. Correct your direction. To your left. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Wait, stop. Correct your direction. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
There's another one.
Stop. Correct the direction. To your left. To your left. To your left. Good. Move forward.
Isn't that the way I was going? Or the way I came from, rather?
Stop. Correct the direction. To your right. To your right. Right. A little bit more. Good. Move forward. Stop. Correct your direction. To your left. To your left. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
Missiles approaching. Please defend.
Saw him before Ada even said anything. They don't actually take that much of the sub-weapon gauge away.
Correct the direction. To your left. Left a little bit more. Left a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Wait, stop. Correct your direction. To your right. Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
It's like another battle area.
Encounter. Raptor destroyed. Claw destroyed.
Halberd's pretty nice.
Good.
Raptor destroyed.
Anyone else? Okay.
Commander of the enemy party. Enemy destroyed.
Leave me alone. Fuck. I'm gonna die. There's nothing I can do.
Good. Move
How far
forward.
back am I?
Stop. Slowly correct the direction little by little. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
Yeah, there's no map.
Wait, stop. Correct your direction. Left a little bit more. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Oh, wait a minute. Correct the direction. To your right. Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
Be careful. To cancel lock on, keep pressing the L2 button.
Fuck.
The direction. Left a little bit more. To your right.
I can't even block those.
Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Wait, stop. Correct your direction. Right, a little bit
I would
more.
like to shoot these down first. Okay, I guess I'm facing the right direction now.
Stop. Correct your direction. To your left. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
That's all it took. And do you really have to do this whole thing in one go?
Forward. Stop. Slowly correct the direction little by little. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Wait, stop. Correct your direction. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Oh, wait a minute. Correct the direction. To your right. Right, a little bit more. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Be careful.
To cancel lock on, keep pressing the L2 button.
Okay, that could have ended up worse. Don't have time for this.
When you're moving, I'll lose my course. To your left. Stop now. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
Okay, still full health.
Oh, wait a minute. Correct the direction. To your left. Left a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Right, a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Stop. Correct your direction. Good. Move forward. Wait, stop. Correct your direction. To your right. To your left. To your left. To your left. To your left. To your left.
Okay, now I can listen to
Left a
you.
little bit more. Good. Move forward. Oh, wait a minute. Correct the direction. To your left. To your left. To your left. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Stop. We're on this side and the other side is... Oh, no? Yeah, maybe.
Get it together, Ken.
Correct the direction. To your right. To your right. To your right. Good. Move forward.
Yeah, like I said.
Wait, stop. Correct your direction. To your left. To your left. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward.
Okay, we're
Missiles
back to the
approaching. Please
missiles.
defend.
Stop. Correct the direction. To your left. To your left. Right. A little bit more. Left a little bit more. Good. Move forward. Stop. Correct your direction.
You hear about that,
To your right. Right. A little bit more. Good. Move forward.
Okay, made it back to this part.
Encounter.
Grab him.
Raptor destroyed. Clog destroyed.
You have more to learn.
ETR reaction gone.
Don't think lightly of Jehuti.
Raptor destroyed. Party connected.
I got it.
The commander is destroyed.
Good.
Enemy destroyed.
Give me the Metatron.
ETR reaction gone.
Thank you.
Metatron. Raptor destroyed. ETR reaction
Ugh.
Wait, stop. Correct your direction. Right, a little bit more. Good, move forward.
Finally.
Yeah, there it is.
You are still alive, Dingo. I'm pleased.
Long time no see, old man. I have something to ask of you.
I can imagine. It's about that frame you're in, isn't it?
It sure is.
I am in the basement now. Proceed down here by yourself.
A basement?
Let me welcome you in a special way.
I have to go to the dentist next week. Alright, I'll save this next part for next time. We're probably about halfway through the game, so seems like a decent part to stop at. So I'm thinking we'll continue this on Thursday. Yes, Bon Jovi hype. Probably not gonna raid anybody, but I'll bring up my following page just to look. Milo's playing something, never heard of it. Jams is playing Hollow Knight. We don't really have enough people for a raid anyway, but I'll go ahead and drop their links here. In case you want to watch either of them. I'm probably just going to start getting ready for bed soon. But yeah, Thursday we might be able to finish the game. I don't know for sure. Don't know how long the rest will take me. Kind of depends on how much I die. And yeah, that's all for tonight. See those of you who will be watching the movie tomorrow at movie night. I'm looking forward to that because I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. Yeah, and probably Thursday's going to be the only other day this week that I can stream. Anything else will have to wait until after that. Alright, I'll shut up now and leave everybody to it then. Thanks for watching, and see you later.